Why do founders often say our strategy is great, but nothing is moving?
Strategy is usually created at the top, whereas execution happens at the front line. And most times, if there is lack of clarity at the front line on the overall vision of the big picture of the organization, execution is likely to be flawed. The biggest challenge is how communication happens within the organization in terms of ensuring that the big picture or the vision of the organization is communicated down the line. And if this is not done effectively, strategy will never be converted into proper execution.
What causes execution to fail, even with a solid plan?
So, firstly, it's the lack of clarity. If every team member in the organization know his exact role, there is bound to be chaos. The second is of key metrics for measurement of the execution. It is important to clearly define what success looks like when you communicate the strategy down the line. Third one is empowerment. Are team members empowered to take decisions and execute in a way that they feel is right, or do they have to keep coming back for decisions? If these are sorted, execution will be aligned with the strategy, or else there is definitely bound to be gaps.
Is poor execution more of a leadership issue or a team issue?
I would say it's a blend of both. Leadership sets the tone by communicating the strategy effectively down the line. The second one is going to be the empowerment. How are middle level managers empowered to take decisions and get the execution done more effectively? The third is collaboration, because execution is a team game. There will be many teams or people involved in the execution. So as long as there is clarity and there is collaboration, execution will be efficient. And finally, it's about the feedback loop. Is everybody watching or looking at the same scorecard? Is every critical parameter being measured? And is every member of the team being provided the right kind of feedback to ensure effective execution?
What systems can MSMEs adopt to improve execution?
Well, the most effective system will be based on the success parameters that you define. How do you measure them? How are they transparent to every member of your team? Followed up by reviews. Maybe a weekly review or a monthly review to track the progress. And finally, how do you make the necessary corrective changes in case there are any gaps in the execution?